So we all heard of the fake beef that Mike Epps and Shannon Sharpe had for about 24 hours on social media, where Mike Epps, Shannon threatened to pull up because Mike Epps, he made jokes about Shannon Sharpe on stage about him being LGBT, and Shannon took umbrage with that. Shannon was very upset, and Shannon threatened to pull up. And then Mike Epps said, well, if you pull up, we're going to see each other in Indy. I don't do no fight. I do bang, 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 right? So it was a fake beef that they most likely stirred up to garner more views on Club Shay Shay because they come over into Black YouTube and they studied it and they understand how this thing works. So now everybody's speaking on this situation. So Mase, we already know that Cameron and Chad Ochocinco has already had a beef going back and forth. But Mase, he spoke on the Shannon Sharpe situation, and it's getting kind of crazy because Shannon heard him, and then Shannon responded back to Mase, but Mase was just basically, going in, in Mase form, saying, speaking his mind, saying how he felt about the situation. So let's check out what Cameron and Mase had to say on the It Is What It Is podcast. We'll come right back.
Sharpe, I don't know if you guys seen that. Shannon Sharpe and Mike Epps was beefing for like a day or two. And Shannon Sharpe said, I'm gonna see you in Indianapolis, nigga. I'm gonna see you in Indianapolis, all the shit you talking. I'll be at All-Star Weekend. I'll see you there. And Mike Epps said, that's my hometown. This is verbatim what Mike Epps said. He said, a bunch of people made jokes about you. And yeah, I'll be an All-Star and I will see you. But I don't do no fighting shit, and I do blank, 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 blank. Blank, 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 blank.
Yeah.
So if you want to run down on me, it's fine. I have no problem with you, but there ain't gonna be a bunch of fighting because Shannon Sharpe is mad diesel. Like, Mike Epps like, I'm gonna be at that crib with niggas. You think you gonna run down and fuck me up? Cool. Since then, they both put out statements saying that they're gonna talk like men and be cool, so on and so forth. And it looks like it's gonna just be a talk between two grown men. It's not gonna escalate to any violence. But Mike Epps said that to Shannon Sharpe, like, if you think I'm going to be fighting you.
Yeah, that's a smart decision. Niggas is too grown to be wrestling. Y'all niggas doing all this curling. Listen. Go ahead if you want. go ahead if you want. Yeah, I see you doing your dips and all that. Go ahead. I know you on set number 8. Go ahead, nigga.
My point is whether it's Kanye and Shannon.
Nigga think he on. He did 84 pull-ups. Nigga, go ahead if you want. Go ahead if you want. I dare you. It's satire. It's satire.
No, you're right though.
Pause.
But see, now they go and they voiced their opinion on it, and they saying that he's basically saying that it's satire. But Shannon Sharpe, he's very emotional and very thin-skinned, and he didn't take too kindly to what Mase was saying. So he went and he responded on a nightcap show with Chad Ochocinco, and this is what he had to say.
There's this pastor that that used to with that I guess now he a gangster pastor. All of a sudden, talking about he wants somebody to pull up.
They got them out there now.
Now all of a sudden, I mean, he gonna do so much. He need to sit his little roly-poly ass down. But this is what I do. This is what I'm saying. After talking to my sister, and everybody knows I don't need to go into detail. How next to my grandma, I probably listen to her probably more than my own mom,
right?
Because that's how close me and my sister are. And I gave her my word. I ain't finna beef with nobody else.
Nope. Wait, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Nah, Ocho. I think the thing is for me.
Wait, stay with me real quick now.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I love what you and Mike did, but you putting us in a situation where now we've set a precedent where people can now take shots, can say what they want to say, and they can get away with it because now you promise, sis, you're not gonna get any more beef. So anytime anybody says anything, they can get away with it. At some point, we're gonna have to stand your ground like the Florida law.
My job.
Stand our ground.
No, my job for you is you remember that money that you brought out is to make sure you get 3 times that next year.
Yeah,
that's my job.
We're gonna get that. We're gonna get
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
We're gonna get
That's
that
what I'm saying. That's my job. My job is to make sure, and I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize my brand, but my brand is my integrity. Everybody knows what I stand for.
Right.
I'm a strong, proud Black man.
Right. But we got to stand on business now.
But don't be coming with no bull jive. All that other stuff. And I see, but if you look at it, Ocho, look at the clicks and like when they mention my name. Look at the clicks, likes, and views when they don't.
Right.
So what they found out is that if I take shots at him and if I can get him to respond,
right
now all of a sudden I've given my audience their ear. So for me, I can be the bigger person. I'm glad Mike and I had this conversation. I talked to my boy Quake. I talked to Cat. I talked to some people that's in that business that I'm cool with, and I'm cool. I'm gonna let you look. Y'all have at it. Y'all say whatever y'all want to say. Y'all can say I'm being messy. Y'all can say I'm doing all this. Okay, fine. Everybody's not gonna like what Ocho. Not gonna like Nightcap. Unc and Ocho. Everybody's not gonna like Club Shay Shay the platform. Everybody's not gonna like Shannon on First Take. Everybody's not gonna like what Shannon Sharpe's doing. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. But I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
Nah, we can't be done with it. We got the fire.
We got to do what we do. Great content. Ocho, you know how we got 1 million subs in 4 months?
Yeah.
We didn't have no beefs.
I'm gonna say this. There's a lot of jealousy that go on amongst Black people, especially Black men in these groups and men in general. But Shannon is rising very fast, and like I said, he was one of the greatest tight ends of all time, probably top 3. He revolutionized the position that you see a lot of these other tight ends coming and doing now. And it started with Shannon Sharpe. He went into TV. He was very successful in TV, and now he's being successful independent on his own with the Nightcap show. He's successful with the Club Shay Shay. He's successful when he goes on there with Stephen A. Smith. And a lot of people are peeping what's going on. They're seeing that in the Nightcap, he's getting 50 and 60,000 people at night just to come watch him after 11 and 12 o'clock. That's insane for a show, right? They seeing the millions of views he's getting on Club Shay Shay. So what they're saying is, we're going to say anything we can say about him just to get ourselves in the spotlight. And Shannon has to know he can't be thin-skinned, because when you start speaking back on these people, you put them in the spotlight. It's better just to ignore them and just keep doing what you're doing. So if they call you the G-A-Y word, if they speak on the way you the way you talk, they call you country, anything that you say back, right? Anything that you say back is it's just going to put them in the tabloids. It's going to make them blow up even more. So you have to understand that. And as you said, y'all got 1 million subs over there on Nightcap without having any beefs. But the thing is, when you start interviewing people and those people start coming on and they start speaking in the manner in which they speak, you're gonna have trouble. But you're gonna always have jealousy amongst, especially Black men. You always gonna have, because we can't get along to save our life. I just to this day, we talk about slavery, we talk about what we've been through in Jim Crow. We got a 15th degree black belt in WS and understanding how WS work, but we won't take that and work together at all. Like, we work together in little splinter groups, separate from each other. But listen, I'll say this, it's Shannon's turn. The corporations is liking him. They invested in him. He's the one getting the big bag right now. There's so many different podcasts out there, and everybody's competing against each other for those #1 slots. And right now, Shannon is the big dog on the block. So people gonna come after him just for being successful. That's the way it operates here in the Black spaces. He didn't choose to go over there to the Joe Rogan side or stay on the sports side. He came into the Black sector. And unfortunately, that's just the way we operate as a people. So I'm gonna cut this video short here, man. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.